Hello and happy Labor Day. It's September the 2nd. Welcome to 30 at 6 and Cecil TV. I'm Rob Churnside, and yes, I labored all weekend putting a new roof on my shed just before the rain came. Speaking of rain, they're getting a lot down there in the Bahamas. Hurricane Dorian has hit the Bahamas with 120 mile per hour winds, 20-foot storm surge, and a run wave to the airport under 6 feet of water. People are moving to second floor, attic, roof. So I want to ask you, Cecil County and the world, are you ready for the next hurricane? Because we get them up here. Anyway, on a better note, there's all kinds of good stuff happening in September. It doesn't stop with the end of the summer. Upcoming First Friday activities, our guest tonight will tell us about that. We have a show at Milburn Stone Theater called Hollow Artifacts, which starts September 4th. The Funny Farm has a show the 13th and 14th with our own Mike Collins. And Fall Fest is in Elkton the 20th and 21st. But now let's have our monthly arts preview with Patti Paulus from Palette and the Page.
Hey, Rob. Good to
Welcome
see
to
you.
36.
Thank you very much.
It's great to have you.
Thank you.
And we dodged the hurricane bullet so far.
So far. Even, I guess, north of us, they had a lot of rain today, too. So we're doing good.
Good. So what's going on in Elkton and the county as far as the arts go?
So Elkton, as many people know, is an arts and entertainment district. And so for First Friday, there is a lot going on. So we'll start off with my gallery, the Palette and the Page. We have Irene Aspel, who actually volunteers at Priapi Gardens, and she paints in oils and also does some monoprints and linoprints, and it's all based on plants and fish and things like that.
Nice.
And with her, we have Liz Steele Coates, who is a jewelry designer, silversmith, and she uses a lot of nice cabochons, which are beautiful stones like larimar and labradorite and all these different stones, and silver. And so it'll be the two of them, and then we'll have music by M. McKeever and 2 book signings. Jael Jacola, who's a new author with us, she has 2 books, and the second one just came out in September. And then we also have John Miklos, and he writes for young readers. So that's at the Palette and the Page.
That's great.
Okay, and then at the Cecil College Elkton Station Gallery, I am showing there with Lauren Vanny, who's a fine arts professor in ceramics. And this is our second showing of Look to See, and it's ceramic forms with calligraphic incising or decals on them.
Now, Look to See, there's some depth there. Explain that to us.
So what our whole premise was, we wanted to convey thoughts on the environment and global warming and climate change. It started out, we focused on nature, and this has been 2 years in the making. So we've been working together for 2 years. And then everything started happening with climate change, global warming, focus on that. And so we changed our focus just from nature and then went into different things about climate change. So there's a lot of spirals involved. Hurricanes.
Right.
And we actually have 3 tiles that talk just about hurricanes. And then there's some very large installation pieces. There's pieces, when we showed it in March at the gallery, we could nail into the wall. We cannot do that at Elkton Station, so we have new and different work in conjunction with work we had already shown. So yeah.
And that's coming up when?
First Friday.
First Friday,
September
6th, right?
Yeah. Yes. In addition to that, at the Arts Council, they have an opening too. It's called Cecil County Faces and Places, and an open show, not so private. And the interesting thing about Faces and Places is they're going to have hundreds of 5x7 matted black and white photographs that have been taken by amateurs and professionals all over the county, and you can purchase them, and the proceeds go to survivors of addiction, help them re-enter the workforce. So that's kind of a really cool thing to go check it out, and then maybe there'll be something there that you want to buy, and you can help support recovering addicts.
And this is Recovery Month.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then they have the open show. So the big thing in Elkton, they're trying to create themes for First Friday. And so this one is called Artitude. And there is something going on all over the place. So there's live music with Unofficial Plan B at Elkton, the Elkton Alliance, which you've played there before, right?
Sure, it's on the corner.
Yeah, right on
Yeah.
the corner. Right out in front of that on North Street, they're going to have a paint and sip party with Kennett Square Designs. And I think it's open carry, I think, for beer, so you can go get your beer. If it rains, it'll be in the Alliance. There'll be dance demonstrations by Bobby Ann. Sport Cafe is going to have demonstrations with cookie and cake decorating. Elkton Florist is making floral crowns. Brookbend is going to be doing a demonstration on chalk paint. Millstone Jewelers is going to be offering jewelry making. Art Space on Main will demonstrate pottery wheel, throwing on a pottery wheel. And we have our opening at the Pout and the Page. And really cool, finally, and I know Lee Lewis is happy about this, Showcase on Main is going to have an open house on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday they have their they have a show, songs. I want to make sure I get this right.
That's a new theater, right?
Yes, yes. Let's see, what is it? Oh, Songs for a New World. And also on Friday, there's going to be characters from So Classy Princess parties walking around town dressed up as Disney princesses.
Wow.
So you want to bring your family and your kids who love princesses.
Oh, there's
Or
I have
adults.
2 in my family.
Yeah, so
3, actually.
So that's a really, really cool thing, and that's it for the things happening on First Friday. But you need to know that at all the galleries, it's open through the end of the month. You can go see all the shows. If you can't make it on Friday, go see the work. It's about enjoying art.
Yes, yes. And that cake that Spork is going to decorate, you probably have your cake and eat it too, right?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't talk to them about that, but they're going to be.
They got to do something with that
Yeah.
cake. It can't just sit there and be an exhibit.
Maybe, I guess we can hope for that, right?
Sounds like a real plan, Patty.
Yeah. We're
So
excited.
this is monthly arts preview. We like this. That means maybe we'll have you come back again
That'd be great.
and give us another monthly arts preview. One thing I wanted to mention, I think, you did mention Fall Fest, right?
You mentioned Fall
Yeah,
Fest.
let's talk about Fall Fest a
Okay.
little bit.
So Friday night they'll have the car show, and it's a big one, and it's super fun, and there'll be live music. And then on Saturday, there's all different kinds of vendors. We're going to be part of that. We're going to feature 4 authors signing their books, which is all local authors. Really cool. And then there's all different vendors. There's activities all day long. I'm not sure what things are going on. They have had the Pretty Baby contest in the past.
I think they're going to do it
They
again.
do that, and are they doing the
Voice?
The Voice of
I think
Elkton?
they're going to do that again,
Yeah.
too.
So yeah, and then there'll be music playing all over, and hopefully we'll get it to be as big this year that it stretches all the way down from North Street all the way up to the Arts Council with vendors and activities.
10 years for Palette and Page in November.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You've
Thank
seen
you.
a lot of good changes in the last 10 years.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
Well,
Very proud to be a
congratulations.
part of it.
Yes.
Oh, thanks. We're excited.
So, lots going on, folks. Get involved, check it out, and go to the Palette and Page and see Patty.
Okay.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you.